Wait, so I'll be hello, welcome everyone to the SATIS 2023 Grand Final. My name's Guilford Williams and I'm here with Thomas.
Yeah, you call me now.
Yeah. And then you'll take over and be like the teams or whatever.
Yeah.
And then
I'll go through the premium.
The history, yeah.
Alright.
He's live.
We're live? Start.
Yeah.
Julian.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. God's way.
Good luck today.
Thank you.
No, go well. It should be good fun.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it should be awesome. Yeah, it's nice and professional. We've got a live stream commentators. I mean, that's pretty awesome.
We've just kicked off, I believe. So
they've just gone live.
Yes.
So
Okay.
all our viewers can hear everything you say.
All right. Hello and welcome everybody to the SATIS 2023 Grand Final for the senior girls. My name's Godzo Williams and I'm here with Thomas Beaumont and we're here for the Launceston Grammar versus Guilford Young College.
And what a game it should be today, guys.
Indeed.
A lot of history between these two teams. They've dated back the last three SATIS premierships versing one another. In 2021, Grammar won it actually 4-1.
At home.
With a home field advantage, that is correct. And I believe a couple of classes will be skipping today to, I imagine, be on the sidelines today to support. And then 2022, what a gut twister it was.
Indeed. Very, very saddening. 3-3 after extra time.
Extra time, indeed. And then Guilford Young College came away with the win after penalties. And a couple of the Grammar girls who have actually missed a couple penalties last year will be looking to make up for that today, I reckon.
Yes.
And looking at the teams at the moment, they're looking to warm up and get ready for the game. Guilford Young are yet to come out onto the field with about 3 minutes till first kick-off, so I imagine we'll be getting right underway and it should be a very exciting day today.
Yes. I believe, Thomas, today will be a game of margins with not a lot separating these two sides in terms of quality, but it'll be very interesting to see how the game plays on.
Exactly right. And what a day we've got for it today. I mean, just take a look around. There's not many better grounds that you can get than this today. And the groundsman, Sweeney, what a job he's done.
Yeah.
He loves his ground and loves this oval. And he's put up a great spot for us today to play. As you can probably see over the back there, we've got a couple of classes that have already jumped out of class and ready to support the Grammar girls. And it should be quite rowdy as Guilford make their way out onto the ground, looking ready as ever to take on Grammar here up at the castle.
Up at the castle.
I
love that.
So it should be a very exciting day and we'll be looking to get underway very, very shortly. It's funny you look back now, Godway, and some of these girls and some of the names that have come through the SATIS program since probably grade 7.
Grade 7 indeed, yeah.
Some might say, like Jessie McCallum-Smith, very talented young soccer player in the Australian under-14 side in her younger years, I believe, who is actually the co-captain of the Grammar team at the moment, alongside Bianca Anderson, who is leading their goal scoring. So some of these girls, like Jess, as previously mentioned, Bianca, Tess, all these grade 12s.
They're veterans of this side.
They really are, and they'll be looking to be the stalwarts of this team today, I imagine, and they'll be looking to hold up strong in defence to produce some really strong attacks up the wings. As the teams might walk through each other here, we might see a little bit of tension, but hopefully not, as I imagine this game will be played in very, very good spirits, as the last couple of years have been. We're looking to get underway very, very soon, as we have confirmation from some viewers that they can all hear this very, very clearly, which is a great thing to know.
Great. Everything running smoothly.
And here come the girls walking past.
Ooh, there's a little bit of chat going on here.
Thank you, Bianca. Good luck today. We are live currently. Yeah.
My mum will be watching. Hey, mum.
Looking very, a bit of tension in there.
A bit of tension.
There's a bit of tension in there.
Straight faces across the board from Grammar here.
It does. Looks very serious. A couple of giggles from you there, God's way. But Julian, the leading ref today, he looks to set his foot on this game early to get it under control, and I'm sure he'll look after us all very well today. Gee, might need to put some sunscreen on here.
Sun's a little bit nippy today.
It is. Righto. Getting a couple of team photos, and then we'll be under our way. Do you want to run through the team sheet.
Of course, I'll go through Launceston Grammar. Starting in goal, we have Lana McDougall, Rose Hyde, Madeline Fletcher, Kate Smith, Holly Jones, Anika Terry, Maya Garwood, Sarah Moore, Nee Farquhar, Ava Farquhar, Elizabeth Grant, and captained by Jess McCallum Smith, Bianca Anderson, and Tess Clower.
And for the Guilford Young College, we have Michaela Atherton in the goals, followed by Charlotte Butler, Gisella Fowson, Ainsley Herbert, Laura Shelton, Mia Radnage, Anika Link, Millie Barrich, Michaela Atherton, Grace Hegarty, Tilly Cranfield, Ashley Crick, Anna Fuchs, and Emily Gamez. Vice-captained, by Maggie Goscombe, I believe, and Ruby Batchelor to captain the Guilford Young College team today. There seems to be a lot of excitement here from both sides, and I imagine the crowd is building.
Yeah, the crowd is building. It's sort of a calm before the storm, I believe.
It is a bit, and as Bianca and Jess sort of get in their final words to the Grammar team today, it looks like Jess has taken most of the words there, and she'll be giving some really strong advice on how to get the job done today and how to stick fat together. And I'm sure that they'll give it their all today, as it is some of their last games they'll ever play for SATIS Sport, which can be a very sad day, as we've been there a couple of times. But no, I'm sure they're very excited to get today underway.
It's not used. This is delayed.
We'll get there. Guilford Young share their couple of last words as well, and Julian looks like he's ready to get a kick on.
Just a little bit late to start, but I'm sure it's all worth it.
And I've actually just got a message here from Mia Ainsley, who's been unable to join the Grammar Girls, who's also been a stalwart since a very, very early high school career in SATIS. She said to mention her defence throughout the season, as I'm sure she would have held up very strong there in the defence, and it'll be interesting to see who replaces her today.
Indeed, she has been a rock in defence, so it'll be probably a younger student. It'll be a younger student stepping up to lead the line, I guess, with these girls, and hopefully we're in for a cracker. We should be starting soon.
And as you've heard, GYC have tried to stamp some authority over the Grammar team, which I think scared them a little bit. So it'll just be interesting to see how they respond to that. And it looks like they're going to get a hands in, and we'll see the volume here, eh?
Yeah, made me. Ooh.
There it is. There's the fight back. So we're going to see how this goes. The crowd is starting to build here at the main oval, and it's going to be a very, very exciting day here, I believe, as we get ready for them to shake hands and do the pre-game proceedings. As we're preparing for a walkout here, I believe, so there could be some tension in the air as they line up beside each other here, and I think they're going to be quite two nervous teams here, but ready both for action.
Indeed. The silence is palpable.
It is, isn't it? Julian takes the field, leading both teams out, and here they go.
Two of the best sides all year. Best from the north versus the best from the south.
Dominated the competition all year, I believe.
Yeah.
It really has been a dominant display from both Guilford and Launceston Grammar over the last couple of years in this competition, as we see them all line up, link arms here, the Grammar side, ready to go to battle together.
Yeah. And here we are.
So congratulate each other on such a great season in their own regions. Ready to go to war for that SATIS Cup. Some final words from the Grammar coach here, ready to get the girls pumped, fully pumped and on edge, ready.
Yes, Frank Compton, and assistant coached by Laura Dickinson.
And Laura Dickinson, she's also had a very successful SATIS career here at Grammar. She played through her junior years as a soccer player here, and had a very successful campaign as well, winning her own SATIS flag as well, I believe. So she's stuck with the girls for a very long period of time, and they probably grew up in their junior years looking up to Laura, and so for her to come in and help assistant coach with them, I'm sure they'd appreciate that, and I'm sure she gets a lot out of it as well.
Especially with her wealth of knowledge coming up through the SATIS system.
Exactly right. Knows how the system works, knows sort of what the girls feel, because they've got a lot of studies on the side here as well, and they're trying to do their best for the school, and taking a day out of school here, Guilford, to travel all the way down here, it's not something to be overlooked.
Especially in this time of year for grade 12 students.
It's coming to the pointy end of the year, and it's great to see that the culture they've really built here is really stood tall.
Indeed.
Stood tall. So we'll be looking to see when this game gets underway, as we're a little bit slow to get underway, but there's no stress whatsoever as the crowd here is in anticipation. A couple more hats could be distributed over through that crowd. I reckon a couple of sunburnt kids. I reckon their parents wouldn't be too pleased if they went home sunburnt.
Yeah, need to be sun safe around, especially this day. I don't know, I'm not sure if you've checked the UV rays today, Thomas. But...
No, I haven't. I'll actually do a little investigation into the weather today, as I imagine the weather is meant to maintain probably throughout today and maintain what it is at the moment, as a couple of clouds pass by overhead, but nothing on the horizon.
But yeah, touching on the weather, can't have a better day for it, honestly. Not too hot, not too cold.
Exactly
Clear, pretty much clear skies, hot day.
And very little breeze here for the top of Mowbray Hill, actually. It usually does have a breeze blowing towards the chapel end, but today it does not. And a UV index of 4.
Okay.
So certainly apply some sunscreen. Sweeney, apply some sunscreen onto that.
Sunscreen on deck, please.
Sunscreen. We need some sunscreen for you today. Just look up. Don't need sunscreen. You spent plenty of time. We're just mentioning your oval. What an exotic oval it is you've produced for us today, and are you pretty pleased with what's come out of it?
Very pleased, Tom. Thank you.
No, I'm glad. I am very glad.
And here we are. The team captains come up to...
We'll see who goes towards the chapel end and who goes towards the Rochalee end. Let's have a look. Running through the rules. Couple of good lucks and congratulations, and then we'll get underway. It will actually be interesting to see how these Guilford young girls combat the home field advantages. I imagine the Grammar crowd is going to be rather supportive for one team. It's going to be a very one-sided affair from the crowd. So to see whether they block that out, whether they engage with it, I imagine it'll be different for each individual player and how they'll go about it. Some will ignore it completely, others will thrive off it.
Live off that.
Yeah, exactly right. Some players love the competition, love the pressure. Others just like to go about their business. So we will see as the game continues on how they go about it. And I suggest to Max Linden over there with that bald scalp that he does pop some sunscreen on, otherwise it might cause some struggles.
I have been seeing a lot of shaved heads here at Grammar. Can you tell me, in fact yourself, can you tell me, why is that?
Yeah, so on Friday we actually did a little shave for the Speak Up, Stay Chatty.
Really?
Just to raise some awareness. And we're lucky enough to have 14 boys and a couple of teachers shave their heads. So Mac Mitchell organised it, who's been growing his hair out since grade 6. He actually donated his hair for a wig.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, so it was a really great cause, and well done by Mac. And we're looking to get underway here.
The final team talks from the captains.
It'll be interesting to see some of the strategies here. As watching the SATIS boys last week, some time-wasting strategies were implemented rather quickly into the game. So it'll be interesting to see whether they play a more natural game or a more strategic game today. As the crowd lines the far side of the field. Grammar ready to hit the field here.
Fired up.
With Guilford Young looking to take the first kick-off, going towards the Rochalee end. Alana McDougall goes back to her goals, and that was the end she was actually warming up in. She looked like she was very confident diving to her right. I didn't see too much to her left, so we'll just have to see how that produces today. And as we'll be waiting for Julian's whistle to get us underway, as he checks with the linesman, and we're all happy. His whistle sounds and the first kickoff has occurred.
We are ready to go.
Looking to play it around the back here with some early pressure here from Grammar. Great
And Grammar on the counter-attack on the wing. Great challenge there by Ruby Batchelor, the captain, setting the energy early, I guess.
Throw in here from Grammar in the early stages. Some good pressure coming off that halfway line to start the game. It really does set a tone if you can really get some pressure in their face early. So we'll see if that lasts, or they're going to be spurred on by the crowd today. Looks like Ava's going to be throwing this one in. We'll see if he throws it into the box or decides to go short. Looks like a corner.
A corner, actually. Okay, that's interesting.
Actually, to start today. As her sister drops in short. She goes
Back post.
long.
No one there, sadly. Bianca Anderson runs onto it. Wins it in the corner. Great challenge there.
Here comes
Plays
Guilford
it
on
in.
the counter-attack. Unfortunate miss there.
Mika Link, bossing the midfield at the moment. Plays it in
Grace
to
Hegarty.
Grace Hegarty down the right wing. Knocks it forward.
There goes Jess, asserting her dominance in the back, as I imagine she'll look to be a stalwart of the defence, as previously mentioned today.
Through ball to Bianca Anderson.
Bianca in the pink boots, it looks like she's striding up here the left wing with an athletics background. Looks like she'll be using her speed a lot today on top of this ground. I'd be surprised to see Bianca take this throw, as she usually look to get on the end of them quite often. Plays a ball in. Unfortunate not just to find a Grammar player.
And Mika once again retrieving the ball from the back line.
Another Grammar throw in. Madeline Fletcher to throw this one in. Looking for Bianca to get on the end of one.
Tisclower holding it up on the byline.
Bianca plays a ball
Played
through
in.
the middle. We've got Rose Hyde here, plays it out onto the right wing.
Kate Smith running onto it now. In a battle with Ruby Batchelor once again. Goes out for a throw-in.
Not messing around with it here in the early stages, really looking to put a counter-attack onto it. Looks like a foul throw there. Looks like Jess will be the last person in defence here for Grammar today, and she'll certainly be looking like to use her voice as the general.
Almost like a
back
quarterback,
there.
yeah.
Correct. So it'll be interesting to see what
The
comes.
ball one. Played down the line.
And there is the general, as we might call her today, Jess McCallum-Smith, who's lost control, but once again...
Fighting back for it, leaving nothing on the table for this side.
As the Grammar crowd believes there's a foul there,
on that challenge.
Julian doesn't listen to the crowd, as he should, and just watches the game, and the girls play to the whistle. Another Grammar throw here. A lot of turnovers and changes in possessions here early, but it has maintained in the Grammar's forward half for most of the game so far. As we just tick over 3.5 minutes in.
Seems to be shaping up to be a physical game here today.
It will be today, with a lot on the line for both teams. There's a lot of the grade 12s here, imagine, if they're going to be their last game.
Yeah.
They'll give it all they've got and try and represent the school the best they can. Here comes Tess at the top of the box, loses possession.
Millie on the ball now. Looks ahead. Plays it short. Gets onto it again.
The Grammar defence looking to
Intercepted.
move it back a touch. Maddie Fletcher here in a one-on-one.
Now chased down by Jess.
Grace Hegarty putting some pressure on Jess McCallum-Smith here and maintains to keep the ball in. Still putting pressure on Jess here, and it looks like to be a GYC throw-in.
In a
That
dangerous area.
Yeah, very well done by Grace Fletcher. Grace Hegarty there, my apologies.
making something out of nothing.
Just maintaining possession is going to be really key here in the early stages to calm the teams down.
Ball takes a deflection into the box.
Into the box.
Well worked out by Grammer.
And on the counter-attack here, but very well played by GYC.
One back by Grammer.
But Neve Farquhar has really put the challenge on Guilford here early, getting a lot of possessions and calming Grammer down. As the ball is deflected, Holly Jones looks to be the striker for Grammer today.
Thrown in by Ruby Batchelor. Headed down by Neve. Right back out for another throw-in.
Ruby Batchelor, the captain, looking to start something here for the GYC team as it spurts into the middle with Tess Clower in hot pursuit as Madeline Fletcher
meets.
Here is after Grace Hegarty once again, and well played.
Gets the better of her this
challenge.
Both
teams.
It's going to be a great battle, I guess, to see down this wing what these two can produce, because GYC are looking to attack down Grace Hegarty's side, and
Mia Radnage went to Grace once again there, but was just unfortunate to overthrow it a touch. But that's something that can be easily made a mistake in the early stages of a final when the adrenaline is hot. But here comes Holly Jones.
Played back to the keeper.
Oh, and here we have Kate Smith. She's in a 2-on-2
challenge.
here.
Plays
Back
it in.
to Orlando. And offside
there. Getting in dangerous positions, however.
It is. It's a good-looking start here for Grammer, and it's getting the crowd excited, which is something that the Grammer team's going to feed off quite strongly here, I imagine. And the ball is played through the middle, but it seems to be cut off, but unfortunately not well controlled.
Millie Barrack finds herself on the ball again. She drives it forward down to the left
Trying
wing.
to use some pace, but well
cut off there.
Yeah. Great physicality used there.
Cut off there by... One back by GYC. Ruby Batchelor on it now. Finds her winger in Charlotte Butler.
Scored a penalty in the 2022 game, did Charlotte Butler.
Had a great game, actually.
Did, actually, which is very impressive. Something she'll be looking to feed off, I'm sure. As the ball seems to have trickled away a little bit, we tick over into the 7-minute mark of this game as they look to take a corner, I believe.
Open your body, Bianca. Open out. Other way.
With Rose Hyde covering the back post here for Grammer, Jess McCallum-Smith covering the front post, and Milana looking to cover the whole goals, hopefully, for Grammer here.
Runners into the box.
It's a good ball into the back post. Oh! And that was Anna Fuchs.
She's done well to get ahead of there, but just needs to keep that one down.
She looks like she's got a bit of height
Indeed.
On some of the Grammer opponents there, and looks to be a defender.
Yeah, big centre-back.
It might be a little strategy they've got is for Anna to come flying in late as a taller player in their defence, which they might not be expecting.
Yeah. Alana McDougall takes the kick out now. Plays it short to Jess McCallum-Smith.
The general.
Looks up. Plays it into Bianca Anderson. Takes a touch. Looks. Plays it into Tess Clower. Grammer on the move now. Plays it in.
Bianca looking to use her speed, but Tess has just overcooked it a touch. But I don't think they'll be unhappy with that, as the Grammer coach looks quite happy with that. As it shows great intent.
Just great movement of the ball, really.
Yeah, exactly right.
Two-touch passing. And out for a GYC throw-in.
Bianca looking to cut off the short option here.
Kate finds herself
to Kate again.
Out to Ava Farquhar.
And there's a Grammer throw, which the crowd were very pleased to hear by the sounds.
Just a great challenge there by Ava. No nonsense.
And another header back out
By Ruby.
to Ava. And Charlotte's in on attack here, but Jess once again standing up, but has unfortunately not been able to find a Grammer player. But here comes Neve.
This Cloud loses
Jess
it in the
a
middle.
2-on-1. There is still 3 Grammer defenders here, so they look still strong when they've turned it over a couple of times.
Mia Radnage with a little bit of
Tess.
classy skill. Bianca Anderson
Here goes Bianca.
taps in. Just a little short
just
there
a
on the
mistouch
pass from
there.
Holly Jones.
Just a mistouch, which I'm sure it's not great for the confidence early. As a ball comes through here, it is well chopped off, but it comes back here to Anika.
One back by Tess Clower. Ball gets smashed in.
Neve Farquhar takes control once again and looking for Bianca on that far side. And it's got through to Bianca here, but unfortunately it looks like the offside flag is up and she's hit the woodwork anyway. But once again, I think they'll be very, very happy to see some attacks coming through, as we sort of haven't seen anyone in on goal as of yet, without any offside calls up in the air.
It's great to see this through ball game that Grammar's playing. Looking up and just finding the running.
Neve really looks like she has that ability to look up,
indeed,
keep her eyes off the ball at her feet, and just really look to see where her teammates are. She looks here to put some pressure on GYC once again.
Millie Barrack on the ball again, plays it in. Alana McDougall comes out.
1-on-1, what a save.
What a save.
With the confidence to come out of her box that far, it really was
stopping
a good
an
save.
Almost certain goal. Tess Clower pops it forward to Madeline. Bianca Anderson gets chopped off.
And here's Grace Hegarty up the right wing here again in a 1-on-1 versus Jess. And now 2-on-1 comes in Madeline and really just wins the ball for Grammar.
Indeed, geez. They've got a couple of ball winners here. Ava, Neve, Madeline, all standing up and taking the challenge.
And the captain's really looking to start something here. And she's beat a couple of Grammar players here and looking just to turn back on the inside. But it's a great challenge there by Tess.
Ball goes out for
another Grammar throw in.
Ooh,
Mr. Bennett there looking to support the Grammar team. As Ava looks to bring the ball in, and throws over the half line.
Ruby Batchelor on it once again. Off the half turn now.
And the general once again, Jess McCallum-Smith just stands up.
She's been
under
absolutely
pressure.
Quality so far today.
Here goes Tess to put some pressure on. Nice physical affair here early. As the ball comes through, and it's cleared out there by Rose Hyde. No silly business here. Just nice clearance, ready to set up the defence once again.
Indeed.
As the ball's thrown in, Rose once again gets a foot in.
Ruby Batchelor on the ball now. Shrugs off a defender.
And Anika Link looking for the ball out the back here, but they're unable to find as the whistle is blown. Julian unhappy with a bit of physical contact there.
Ball gets
looking to
back
just
to the spot.
settle it down and reset.
Ruby Batchelor has been involved in a lot of GYC's play so far, with a lot of attack coming from that left side, looking to see what she does with it as she whips this one into the box.
And Anna doesn't look like she's going to push in for this header at the moment, as otherwise I believe she would risk Holly Jones getting out the back. So a very smart positional play there.
Well set up by Grammar. Ball gets whipped
Back
in.
post once again, but it actually doesn't, I don't believe it touched any heads there as it rolls out of bounds for Grammar throw-in. Just slightly overcooked there, otherwise a very generously timed ball, ready for some GYC heads to get on the end of it.
Indeed. Very dangerous ball into the back post.
Could be dangerous later in the game as that adrenaline starts to wear off and you start to get more comfortable into the game.
What a
big challenge there
by Neve Farquhar.
Once again, just trying to assert some dominance on this game.
Tess Clower finds Orlando.
As Anika Link gets up a little bit ginger from that challenge there, but looking to continue on with this game.
Tess Clower moves it again. Through the midfield. Heads up. Looking for a ball through. Bianca Anderson down the wing.
Onside by the looks. No, offside.
Brought back
unfortunately.
offside. I believe Tess just held onto the ball for a little bit too long. Should have released Bianca or a running Holly Jones for a through ball, but
a very strong runner, Tess Clowers. I believe she won Grammar's cross country.
Indeed, yes.
She did win cross country and has in the last couple of years. So injecting her into the midfield with a lot of run and a lot of endurance will be a key that Grammar's looking for today.
She's almost an engine in this side, just a cog that just keeps on turning. And almost the heartbeat of this midfield, I'd say.
Jess the general just there with a little bit excited on the end of that ball. Just passed it straight back to the Guilford keeper. Here comes Madeline Fletcher up against Mia Radnage. Mia's done really well there to get round
forward,
Jess, but
Jess finds herself first to the ball.
and a little bit of a push in the back there, which Julian just says, not today, unfortunately. Looks like Jess is looking to clear this one. Looking for an option here. It's rather quiet here in the early stages. Looking for a bit of communication, I'm sure. A little bit short, but it's skimming
Ball
off the
finds
hand of
Anika.
GYC.
Takes a cut inside. Blocked there by Orlando. Gets knocked onto Ruby Batchelor.
And here comes Ava Farquhar. Gets a little 1-2 there from Kate Smith.
Charging down the wing now.
Ava decides to chop it into the
Finds
box.
the ball
And
back to
Bianca
Bianca
Anderson. And what a save
What
it
a
was
save.
there
Keeper
by Michaela Atherton.
Keeper stands up and makes a beautiful save.
Corner once again. And a bit more communication and volume starts to come from the crowd and the teams here. There's a bit of excitement.
From this counter-attacking style of football from Launceston Grammar. The way the ball just goes from their defence, or when they win it from the midfield and just burn down those wings and find runners inside. It's just great to watch.
And it looks like Nee Farquhar is going to be looking to find a ball in here. Bianca Anderson giving a bit of a space to run in and get a head on it, I believe. And I imagine she'll be the target of this attack. And it
Players
looks like
running.
she is a little bit short, but it sits for a little bit. And here comes GYC on the counter-attack, but it's well challenged there by Tess and it's put to the middle. And Bianca in the pink boots chasing it down. There's Orlando.
Ball one back now.
A little bit overcooked to Tess there, just unable to find her feet. But well controlled by Madeline in the middle, who looks
Plays
to
it
plug it
back
through
inside.
to Holly.
Touch taken. Tess Clower
Here
finds
comes Tess. A little bit of it.
Great
Just a bit of
challenge.
speed there shown from Mia Radnage, just to sort of burn Tess a little bit there. But as Tess will be doing a majority of the working through the midfield, it is not surprising.
Another Grammar throw in here.
And the general Jess looking to stir her team on for a bit of communication here. As Tess gets a foot in and controlled by Holly and plays it into the middle to Bianca Anderson in the pink boots. She's tried to play it out wide, but unfortunately isn't able to find her Grammar counterpart.
Alana
As
McDougall
Alana-
comes out of goals.
To challenge, and a great challenge here.
Gets there first.
And that will be a GYC throw in here in Grammar's attacking half.
Alana McDougall showing absolutely no fear to come out of her goals. That's two challenges that she's come in now with to stop almost certain goals.
And Julian there just with a bit of instruction on where the throw-in is to be taken. And Tess once again getting another foot in and a bit of control here. Up against Tilly Cranfield. Bit of a question here asked by Frank Compton on the foul throws, as one was called earlier. And the vice captain Maggie Goscombe looks to play this ball here for GYC. She plays it up the right wing, looking for Grace Hegarty.
Great
Grace
touch
controls
taken.
it well. Mia Radnage plays it back through to Grace.
She cuts inside. But Tess
Tess
Clower
once
there.
again uses the physicality and just Tess working really hard here. Jess, the general, gets a foot in here once again, looking to set up the defence of Grammar as another a substitution here for Grammar as Orlando looks to make away off the ground here.
She'll be coming on for Maya Garwood, looking to insert herself into that defence.
A couple of fresh legs. Some fresh legs on here for Grammar might make a big difference.
Tess Clower down the line. Another sub in.
A substitution here for Guilford. Gisela fouls on, looking to make her way onto the field here for
Lauren Shelton.
some more fresh legs and a 5-minute wait before they can make their next substitution. Another foul throw here called. It looks like they're not going to be taking anything for granted here, the referees, which is very good, looking to maintain a high quality.
Just Cloud finds herself there once again.
And Tess looking to use her physicality and played up the wing. Unfortunately, there's no one there. Bianca looks to cross in late, but taken by Michaela very confidently. Madeline.
Anika drives the ball inside now, takes another cut in, beats 2 Grammar players, plays it into the wing. No one there, sadly, but Nee Farquhar there once again. Plays it into her sister, and once again the ball gets blazed down the wing. The pace being shown there.
Ooh, and the great confidence there from the GYC keeper to come out and attack that, as Alana has shown. So both keepers looking to play with confidence here and assert their game. Both with clean sheets currently, with no massive threats as we look to pass into the 21-minute mark of the first half here.
And those fresh legs off the bench by Maya Garwood. Did you see her?
They were on show. They certainly were on
the
show.
wing there.
And it's something that I imagine the coaches, but it finds Tess here at the top of the box. It looks to be controlled here by Kate, but it's cleared out of the zone. And unfortunately, it's just whizzed past us, so we don't get our first touch of the day.
Sadly.
But Madeline looks to get on the end of another Grammar throw. Very quickly to Tess.
Tess takes
takes a touch. Makes her way round an opponent. Finds Kate Smith on the left wing. Unfortunately, overcooks the pass a touch.
I believe she's in an offside position there, so just lets that one roll out for a goal kick.
Correct. Michaela looking to find someone in their forward half, and there is a slight breeze, as previously mentioned here, going towards the city or chapel end, however you wish to describe it, which is playing into the favour of Grammar at the moment, as Michaela wouldn't be able to get the usual distance as she usually would on some of these goal kicks. As you see, it falls short there to the Grammar player in Kate Smith, as Kate's challenged there by Giselle, but played through, and here comes Maya in on goal. Once again, the confidence shown to dive on that ball. Inspirational stuff.
Inspirational stuff indeed. And these keepers have been instrumental in the defence for both of these teams.
And here comes Maddie in a one-on-one here. Just overruns at a touch, but here comes the general, Jess McCullum-Smith, to apply some pressure and some physicality. And she's fallen on top of the ball there. And that is a Grammar ball for handball.
Well done.
Well done there by the general, Jess McCullum-Smith.
What a challenge. Just coming in with the shoulder contact just to get her off the ball, and wow.
And plays like that really inspire the rest of the team. They do. They watch their captain go to work and they're like, wow, if she's going to stand up, I've got to stand up as well. And they lift the team to another level. So we'll see if that lifts the team here for Neve.
Takes this one.
Takes this kick. A long ball is up the right wing.
Header won by
Send it in, and Tess with first heads on, but isn't able to find a Grammar player. And Jess once again beats a 2-on-1 here for GYC.
Mia finds herself on the ball first.
Jess is slightly out of position here if she gets beaten, as it comes out the back here to Grace Hegarty once again on the right wing.
Looks to beat her player.
Madeline closing in.
Hits it into the box.
And it's free, and it's in on goal, but Alana is able to make the save as the connection wasn't the best.
Safe hands.
Played out wide here, probably going to look for a throw-in, as Maya is unable to get on the end of that ball.
Grammar just looking to clear the ball out of their box there.
Looks like goals are going to be hard to come by here in this match, which isn't surprising in the final, as two very, very strong teams are both going to have very strong defences. Tess looking to get a run on through the middle here, plays it out to Ava Farquhar on the right wing in a one-on-one.
Great challenge there by the GYC captain.
Neve, her sister, decides to play out and finds Tess once again in the middle of the ground. Who's got a bit of space to work with as she drives her legs through the middle. Holly, unable to find it, but gets on the end of it. And she
charges now.
And one-on-ones here in the early stages of their attack. But Tess once again able to find the ball, and it comes out off GYC into the middle. Grammar needs to get on the end of one of those. But out it comes to Grace once again in a one-on-one versus Madeline. Plays it around, but
goes out for a throw in.
She's just challenged there by the sidelines. A lot of attacks here for ooh. There's a Guilford ball there. Tess working very hard here early. Gets another knee on it. And back to Tess once again. Bianca calling for it. Anika looking to find him, but there's Jess, the general, once again. Finds its way to
Anika looks up once again, plays it back to the midfielder in Tilly Cranfield. Over the top, and it's now over the to back Grace.
Grace Hegarty, who's looking to play it inside with some pressure on Jess, stopping her cutting back in.
Millie Barrack finds herself at the ball at the top of the box, cut back.
Tess once again.
Tess there.
And they could be out on a counter-attack here if it beats the Guilford defender. But it is well played there by Guilford Young College.
Goes out for a grammar throw-in.
Guilford looking to make another substitution here with some more fresh legs. And it looks like it will be Ashley Crick to make the field for the first time today.
She comes off for
Grace Hegarty, who has had a lot of the ball early, so it is a very interesting rotation that they've made there in the early stages. But some fresh legs might see if they can beat the Grammar defence for a bit of pace.
10 minutes to go.
26-minute mark gone. There's a dangerous ball in there to Holly Jones. She's got Neve out on the fat side, but he's unable to control it to turn back on the inside.
Goes out for a grammar throw-in. Mia Rednidge looks to take this one. Finds a player in Millie.
Looks to play it out to the far side. And it's a volley there into Neve, who looks like she was a bit dazzled, but is able to maintain.
Recovers well and wins
really
that
good
challenge.
Recovery there as the pressure was on.
Shows that heart. I believe she got hit in the face there with the ball. But
and Grammar comes out in strong support there for Neve. And it's clearance there by Holly, but Guilford's got a 3-on-1 here against Bianca.
Set up
but
now.
Bianca might be able to use her athletic background here and a bit of pace.
She knocks it
She
forward.
works it round, and she's in on goal here, Bianca Anderson. Is she able to turn on? But she just misses to the left side.
Just misses to the left side there. But she just absolutely flipped the switch there.
Just using that athletics background. Just using that athletics background to use the track ability to run and beat a defender, as she was in a 3-on-1 there, but just able to
knock the ball
take a touch
forward,
and just use her leg speed. Something she definitely utilises and has utilised throughout this season.
Just to show a little bit more composure on goal there, but still great chance on goal there for Bianca Anderson. Great challenge there.
Ava Farquhar. And here,
Anika Lynch.
And there she is again, Ava Farquhar, able to work back as a tumble is taken through the middle of the ground, but Julian says play on.
Physical game today.
They've got to play to the whistle here, the girls. They can't get too carried away. Here it comes out.
Kate Smith finds the ball now.
Kate Smith and Bianca using her speed here again. Pass back to the keeper and fall short of halfway here.
Header won by Giselle. Another challenge in there. Letting the game run. Bianca Anderson
in one-on-one here. Looks to clear the ball.
Ball gets cleared out for a grammar
Good
throw-in.
composure there by Anna Fuchs. Under pressure there in a one-on-one as Bianca was closing the gap very quickly, but just able to kick it out of bounds. As it finds Bianca here, is unable to control it, and it finds its way to a goal kick here for Michaela Atherton. As the school bell rings, and you get those sort of background noises when you play here at a school, and some classes will look to make their way to a different class, see if they can convince their teacher, I'm sure, to come out again and watch. As it is
here we are.
Here comes Bianca Anderson, in on goals, turns back on the inside, but takes a tumble. But Julian says that's not what we're looking to play for today. Some of the Grammar fans aren't too pleased with the decision there by Julian, but I think it was very well officiated.
He's let a lot of those challenges run. You see a lot of girls ending up on the floor after a couple of challenges, but Josh holds his whistle.
And maintaining consistency is going to be the key to a strong game today. Charlotte looks to find a way, but Neve once again puts a strong challenge in and wins it back for Grammar. Unable to find the feet of the Grammar player once again.
Ball gets played in.
And here comes Alana coming out very early. Ooh, in a very physical contest there. Well played by Alana. In a physical contest with Ashley Crick.
Absolutely shrugs off that contest.
Looks to feel it a little bit as she launches towards the Bianca Anderson direction. And here comes Kate Smith applying some pressure.
But Michaela, just calm on the ball, picks it up.
Well played there by Michaela as she looks to launch back up the Rochalee end as the general Jess McCullum-Smith just runs under it a touch.
Lily Barrett takes the
but
touch.
manages to find a way on the end of it once again.
Jess
and
wins
here comes
that one.
Jess on the attack for the first time today. And here comes Maddie being told to relax
On the
by the
ball now.
coach just to show a bit of composure.
Played inside to
Finds
Tess.
it to Tess.
She looks up. Kate Smith takes a touch. One back by Mia Radnage.
Ooh, and that's
Tess.
not where you want to turn it over. Once
Tess
again,
Bale, once
Tess.
again, winning the ball back.
Tess looking to keep it in, unfortunately cannot, and it will be a GYC throw-in once again.
But Tess just keeps on keeping on.
Applying a lot of pressure early and finds a way to Tess once again. It looks like there'll be a Grammar throw-in there, I believe. And it will. Maddie Fletcher looking to take this throw-in. Bianca with some instructions and 4 minutes to play here in the first half.
Ball goes out for a Grammar throw-in.
Another Grammar throw-in here. Very interesting to see if this half goes in 0-0.
Which has never happened with these two sides whenever they've met. Always either.
High-scoring affairs.
Indeed.
They have been. Holly Smith looking to put some pressure on. And here comes Tess with some pressure. And the fast feet
Has
finds
a
one
shot on
inside. Oh, and a spilled ball, but well recovered there by Michaela Atherton. Once again to get her hands on it and control the ball.
Just composure there. Ball spills out, but
Looking to launch up the middle here. Jess once again finds it.
wins the header.
It spills to GYC as another high ball comes in with a 50-50 here. Jess
Just
once
wins
again
that
on the
one.
end of it. And Neve Farquhar looking to use her body to win it on the far side. Another clearing ball there by Neve. Well played. There's been attacks up both ends of the ground here. Grammar with the majority of the attacks, but still near all. You can have as many attacks as you like. Just going to depend who can make the most of them. Neve once again with a clearing header. And once again, Neve manages to win the ball. Tries to find it to her sister in the Ava Farquhar, but once again out of bounds.
Both sides have had their fair share of attacking, but Grammar seems to be the more dangerous side at the moment. I'm wondering, going into half-time, what the GYC coach in Gabrielle Edgar's going to say to them to sort of lift them up and look to create some more chances.
And here comes Grammar here. Whether they want to be quick here on the counter-attack is there only seems to be a couple of minutes left here in the first half. Not looking to rush it too much though and still maintain composure. And here goes Bianca on the right wing. Bit of body involved there, but as the ref has all day, says play on. And here comes Tess on the counter.
Holly Jones in
with
there.
the pressure.
Jess McCallum-Smith clears the ball into
Bianca
the
might
forward
be able to get on
line.
the end of it with a bit of backspin here on the ball. Oh, unable to maintain. As we're looking to find a different ball here.
Bit of time-wasting strategy there, I believe, by Bianca Anderson.
A very physical contest here.
Indeed, with the whistle just being held.
It is, and I don't mind it. As long as it's maintained consistency for both sides,
Indeed.
that's all we can ask for.
In the dying stages of this first half now.
Just ticks over the 34 minutes gone here in the first half. There's a strong ball he's played, and it might be the last attack here. Neve once again finds her way onto the ball.
Challenged there by Rose Hyde.
Rose still looking up against Rose Hyde here. Madeline Fletcher Millie Barrett, they're looking for a GYC opponent out on their left wing, but unfortunately unable to find it. Maya beaten to it there by Gisela, I believe, and finds Millie once again.
Poor
Here
touch
comes
there.
Ava.
Looks to play inside by Kate.
Oh, with nearly a through ball there played by Kate.
Looking for a target in Bianca Anderson.
Here comes Jess.
In one of the
Looking to
final
play through
attacks
to
of the
Kate.
game. Kate has been looking to play that middle option down.
Here comes Jess once again, and it finds its way out of bounds.
And the halftime whistle
that's gonna be the
blows for this
halftime.
game.
And what a first half it was, with a lot of attacks but no scoring.
No scoring, no.
As of yet, and I'm sure a couple of the GYC girls. Yeah. And so as we go into the break, nearly all, the coaches with definitely some advice to give, but definitely some positives coming out of that. So we'll look to come back just before the second half begins.
Some of the highlight players so far in this game, and
That's it.
oh, that's it. Was it? Okay. All right. It's all on here at the LCG.
And we look to get underway here in the second half as Julian once again blows the whistle.
Bianca
The
Anderson
rotating end.
kicking us off. The same energy being showed from both sides, with Guilford pressing. Ball looks to just roll out for a goal kick.
Just finds his way out of bounds there, but great pressure shown by Gisela. Really to set the tone here at the start of the second half. With still the game being 0-0, anything could happen from here. Slight advantage here for Guilford in the second half due to the slight breeze. It has died down a little bit, but we'll see if that affects Alana's kicks out of the back half here. Grammar crowd hasn't died down here at all. Looking for a goal, I believe the Grammar crowd will be, as it's taken by Madeline Fletcher on the far side and looks to be a Grammar kick once again. And played on this close side here a lot for the first half, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's played over the far side for the rest of this game.
Ball won back by Tess Clower. Down
Played
the line
through.
to Bianca Anderson. But
And looks...
Anna Fawkes was there, shutting it down the attack. Willing by Neve.
And here comes played through, and it's kicked out of bounds in clearance once again.
Thrown now by Neve Farquhar.
Just slightly in the back half. Looks to throw a penetrating ball through low. Challenged there by her sister in Ava, but it's
Ruby
controlled
gets
well by
through.
Ruby Batchelor in the captain for GYC. Still in possession of the ball, but is cleared out of their defence, and it's played in 50-50 ball through the middle of the ground. Ava Farquhar, unable to maintain possession. And Tess Clower now on the end of it. Plays it
Finds
through to
Bianca
Bianca Anderson,
Anderson.
who plays a wide ball out to Kate Smith, who's looking to play it up the wing, but great defence there by Mia Radnich.
Ball goes out for a throw-in.
Here comes Grumman to throw in. Tess Clower. Back to Kate. But it finds its way out of bounds once again. Looking for a goal kick here. And it'll be interesting to see the distance here on Michaela Atherton's kicks out of their back half now, due to the fact she has the wind behind her instead of into her face. And it is in fact not taken by Michaela Atherton. My apologies.
Millie Barrack wins that one now. Beats
Great
one
turn
player.
inside.
Another great challenge there by Jess McCallum Smith.
Once again, looking to set the tone here for a team as the co-captain. Her and Bianca really holding it up at each end. Bianca on the attacking side and Jess once again on the defensive side.
Just leading by example, these two girls.
And it's underrated in school sport how much your actions can motivate the rest of your team. As there were there's grade 8s and 9s in this team, and they look up to Bianca and Jess for inspiration on and off the field. So their behaviour, the way they hold their heads, everything will lead to this. But as we go, looking for another attack here, Grammar, but unable to find it.
Michaela.
Thrown out
to
wide
Ruby
by
Batchelor.
Michaela. Neve closing speed. Finds its way to Ava, who's unable to find a through ball here to Bianca. Maya still applying pressure here on the right wing. Finds its way out to Gisela. Gisela cuts inside, looking for a teammate.
She's cut off there by Tess Clower.
Charlotte Butler puts a through ball here
Millie
into
Barrack
Millie
now
Barrage, who's in on goal on the right-hand side. Takes a slip, unfortunately. And looks like she's landed very gingerly on that wrist. Looking very uncomfortable here.
Millie Barrack
It's always unfortunate to see a player like this.
go down, especially in such a big game like this. It's real sad to see. Hopefully she gets up.
We'll see how this pans out. Not looking very comfortable here at all. With a lot of girls surrounding, they might just want to give us some space here. She's still down here. Looks like
Looks to be a
broken wrist, yeah. Her feet were just taken out from underneath her, with her studs just not holding. as she was probably expecting. So falling unexpectedly on that wrist on a poor angle, I believe. But as Grandma huddles up here, and a round of applause shown by Grandma here to support the Guilford player in Millie Barrett, and we really hope she is okay. As she was playing a really solid game here
in the midfield
and looking to lead the GYC team in attack, so it'll be interesting to see how they now play without her if she isn't to take the field again.
I believe that's Grace Hegarty coming on in replacement for Millie, slotting into that midfield.
She still looks in some discomfort here. Does Millie, but the game is set to continue.
With the drop ball.
In possession for Alana. Takes a while to get rid of it and finds its way here into Anika. But clearing ball there by Ava Farquhar
across the face
here
of
onto the
goal.
left side.
We'll have a GYC throw in now by Ruby Batchelor, looking to get this one inside.
Captain will be looking here, and it'll be interesting to see whether Anna Fuchs finds her way forwards.
Ball gets one
Here
now.
comes Bianca, finds its way to Tess. Holly, in my apologies, using her footwork, plays a through ball. Can she get on the end of Kate Smith?
Cut off by Mia Radnage.
It finds its way here to Neve, who plays it out to herself, and then looks to cut
Cuts
inside.
Off on the left. Clearance there by GYC. Goes out for a grabber throw-in.
Looks like Neve to throw this one in once again. For Gamma, will they play it around the back or will they try and go through the GYC defence? Looks like they've gone up the line to Bianca, using her leg speed once again.
Looking to square this one inside.
Looks to play it inside to Maya. Well defended there by the captain of Ruby Batchelor. Here comes Neve once again with the throw-in. Looking to be Grammer's designated thrower. Here finds
Touch
Holly.
there by Holly.
Looking to play it on the inside.
Finds Bianca on the inside.
Cutting
Across the face of
goal.
goal. Kate Smith found herself there in the penalty area, but Michaela there once again to clean that.
Getting a little bit more distance on it, which the Grammar wasn't expecting. And plays it over. Well done there by Rose Hyde, I believe it was, and follows up. And Neve with the body on once again. And again,
a great challenge
the physicality there.
Putting a body on the line there. Back-to-back contests.
Leaving everything out on the field today, these girls.
Ball thrown in by Ruby Batchelor. Touch taken by Holly.
And it finds a through ball here in the Charlotte direction, and Charlotte gets a goal.
Charlotte Butler finishes just like how she did last year.
The ball just bobbled over the top of the Grammar defence, and Charlotte was able to find a way on the end of it, putting away a gracious shot into the bottom left corner. Not much Alana could do about that one, and GYC take a 1-0 lead into the second half.
It was well worked there, with Gisela finding a loose man in the box, and Charlotte Butler just tidy finish there, puts it away in the bottom left.
It's quieted down the crowd, that. Not something I believe they're expecting, as Grammar's had a lot of the possession and attack here in the early stages, but here comes Grammar once again. Kate with the through ball here, looking. GYC's really got their tails up after that one, and it's clear to see why. What a goal it was there by Charlotte Butler. As we predicted earlier, she would score another goal today, and it has opening the scoring affair.
It's
Playing a
almost
through ball here is GYC. Just the general clearing once again, looking for Maya, unable to find it.
Gisela once again wins that header. Touchdown by Neve.
Looks like it'll be GYC thrown in their half. A lot of the attacking half towards the chapel end today.
GIC look to be more alive now after that goal, showing more of their attacking prowess.
Something from nothing. It was.
Indeed, it was just
Something from nothing. And here
little
she is
bit of-
again. Charlotte Butler finding a way on the end of the ball in another attack for GYC.
takes a touch, plays it out to Anika. She plays that one into the box.
And here comes Neve with a solid challenge of pace there. Here comes Madeline Batchelor. Ruby Batchelor. Sorry, looking to take the throw in for GYC. The skipper looking to start something in attack here for GYC.
Ball one there.
Ava.
Great challenge there. I believe that's Anika. Throw in there for GYC.
Not happy with some of the commentary here from the sidelines, I believe, some of the GYC girls. But focus on the game. Focus on the game. They've got a 1-0 lead. They wouldn't want to lose concentration now.
Ball in by Ruby Batchelor.
And Alana claims it. Here comes Anika on the attack once again for GYC.
What
Plays
a
a ball
turn there.
inside. What a
Plays the ball inside now, but
just overcooked at a touch once again.
steers wide now.
Score maintains to be 1-0 in a favour of GYC College. Looking to make it 2-2, I believe, in the... No, my apologies, I've only versed 3 times. Looking to make it 2-1, those have won 1 each in their history of versing each other in the SATIS finals.
Ball clearance there by Anna Fuchs.
Ava finds a player. Oh, and well defended there by the captain of GYC. And a clearing ball once
Well
again.
in there by Neve.
Neve once again throwing another.
You got your
And substitutions. And looking
Emily
to take the field is Lauren Shelton and Emily Gamez.
Going out for Tilly Cranfield, and it looks to be Ashley Crick.
Some more fresh legs on the ground here.
Yeah. GYC seem to be rotating a whole lot more than Grammar. Millie Barrett done for the day. Arms strapped up. Real sad to see, especially on a day like this in a state final.
just on the whistle, please.
Looking to be a bit more comfortable though, so hopefully it isn't too bad.
Ball in now. Header
Solid-
won by Ruby
solid ball
Batchelor.
there. Here comes Jess.
Ball won by Mia Radnich. Challenge in there by Madeline.
Finds its way out to Gisela here on the left wing, once again for Guilford Young. Looking to be a stalwart in attack here and looks to play it through. Finds its way to Emily Gamez, fresh on the field.
Neve there, no nonsense clearance in her box. Gets that one out of there. And now Grammar will reset.
Here we go, once again looking for Ruby Batchelor, the captain, to find the feet of one of the GYC players to extend their lead to 2-0. Can't be controlled there by Anika Link, and it will be a goal kick in Alana McDougall. Looking to get out the back here, Bianca, in a 4-on-1 here in the last line of attack. Looking to be a bit defensively mindseted here, Grammar, after conceding. Sort of an unexpected goal, as someone might say.
With a lot of the attacking movements dominated by Grammar in the first half, GYC has come out with a newfound intensity, I guess. And I guess they found motivation in seeing one of their key instrumental players in Millie Barrett going down. They went and gotten that goal back.
Great touch there by Grammar. And it's out the back, and here we go. Maya
Millie
looking to
Gull.
show some speed. In on goal here, Maya. Takes a shot in the bottom right. Oh, but what a save it is by Michaela Atherton.
Just that bit of X factor there from Margot. That pace that she had, she shows it once again down this right wing. But it was a great calm save there by Michaela.
And here on the counter-attack, we have Grace Hegarty finding Charlotte Butler once again. Crosses goal, but what a save. And then
finished
puts it away.
again by Charlotte Butler.
And
Ball gets offside.
Offside is the call.
Launceston Grammar girls will
Thought they extended their lead to 2-0. And what a challenge it would have been for Grammar to come back.
be down from 2-0.
Saved by the whistle, some might say.
The Grammar Girls will be ecstatic with that call, but just goes to show that you cannot have any lapse in concentration, especially when Charlotte Butler is streaming down that wing.
Alana McDougall looking to take the kick here now. Still 1-0 here on the main oval at Launceston Grammar. She overcooks it a touch. Jess McCallum-Smith finds herself on the right wing. Beats one opponent, but can't get past the second, and it will be a GYC throw-in. In front of the crowd here, having to block it out, will be Lauren Shelton to take the throw-in. Bounces over the head. Alana having to come out of goals and claim that one. Looking to play it up the far side here for Maya. Looking to show some pace. She drives the legs but won't be able to beat the sidelines there, as some time-wasting tactics may come into play here soon. And it looks like it'll be another Grammar throw-in here, taken by Neve.
Thrown in over the top to Bianca Anderson.
Using the leg speed, will look to cross it in here. Crosses it in. Can she find time from Grammar? In shot goal, but it's over the bar there.
Ava Farquhar finds herself near the back post, but just can't keep the ball down. It was well worked there by Grammar. Bianca Anderson finding the cross into the box. However, just a little bit more composure needs to be shown in front of goal there by Grammar.
The thing is, that's all it's going to take. Is one attack is all it's going to take to even this game back up.
And that's right.
Because if that second goal was allowed, it would have been a much different ball game, and they would have had to attack some more. But they've got plenty of time. Here, Grammar do. They've got plenty of time. They need to maintain composure, and especially when this time-wasting strategies come into play, they're just going to have to maintain.
Tess Clow wins that one.
With a strong knee.
Knocked on
looking
to
forward.
Anika Terry.
Tess with some pressure. Been a bit quieter in the second half as Tess, but looking to assert some more prominence on this game. Finds its way to Madeline Fletcher in the back left of her half.
One back by Mia Radnich. Plays it
controlled by the general and Jess.
Ava looks up.
Can it find a way through? It doesn't, but it finds its way.
Mia, what a beautiful skill move there. Plays it in to Anika.
Just unable to get on the end of it was Bianca Anderson, beaten there by the keeper in Madeline Atherton. Michaela Atherton, my apologies.
Quick reflexes there.
The general with a big touch here once again.
Played in once again. Anika Terry takes a touch, plays it back.
Looking for Ava Farquhar on the run, but can't find it. And they're looking to really stop some strong attacks here from Grammar at GYC with all their players in their back half currently.
Ball won there by Charlotte Butler.
Ava Farquhar just using physicality, finds it to her sister in Neve. Neve beats one, beats two, looking up the right wing.
Drives the ball now.
Plays it down to Maya. Speed, but just unfortunately finds the outside of her foot, and it looks to travel a long way down the back oval here on the main oval. Michaela collecting the ball from out the back here. Will be in no rush. The intensity is building here as we're closing in on that final whistle ever so slowly. The general Jess gets ahead on it.
Brings it down, knocks it on
to Ava.
She looks to charge down that wing.
Play a ball here, just unable to find it, and unfortunately comes off her teammate, but it looks like it will be a Grammar throw-in, as it was last off Guilford. And here comes Jess, looking to spurt some attack here. And it will be a goal kick here for Michaela. Holly Jones looking to retrieve the ball to save some time here for Grammar, but Michaela is going to be in no rush to take this kick as they still maintain that 1-0 lead.
It'll be interesting to see if GYC settle down and show some composure and, I guess, shut down their attacks, or they keep on with this pressing.
It certainly will. You see it in professional sports all the time, whether they maintain that attack. But as we go, talking about attacks, we have Bianca Anderson up the left-hand side, looking to cut back in. Bianca with the right foot.
Oh, it just goes across the face of goal.
And it just misses that far right post.
Maya Garwood there, unable to get a foot to it, however. Just goes out for a goal kick.
Another chance there for Grammar just slips by. As time continues to tick away, it would have made a very interesting game if Bianca was able to put that one in the back of the net. But it spurts on a bit of confidence here as Grammer still on the attack here out of the goal kick. Finds its way to Neve. Neve has a ping. And it flies its way past that left post once again.
This game is shown to be a game of moments here, with a lot of the ball coming off counter attacks, and I guess these girls just have to be on their toes.
Looking for a bit of volume out of the crowd here, the Grammar girls, as it will spurt them on, make them run that extra couple of metres a bit further, make them try a bit harder, a bit more physicality. So it'll be interesting to see whether Grammar gets around them here. And a very dangerous ball here into the middle, finds Anika. It's 50-50. Anika takes the challenge once again, but it's out to Bianca on the left wing once again, but the flag is up.
Goes up for offside.
And it's played rather quickly here as they still look to attack here, GYC, as it seems to be the safe way to play. If they can extend their lead here, but he's well controlled by the general and Jess McCallum-Smith in the backer. Beats one, beats two, plays it through
Anika
here.
Terry, looks to knock it on. Ball gets one back.
Madeline unable to control the ball there, but did get a touch on it, so it will be a GYC ball here in their forward half, looking to extend the lead to 2-0.
Charlotte Butler squares that one.
Finds Neve, but the ball is bobbling. Tess able to get a semi-clearance here. Finds its way to Ava. Will she be able to keep it in? No, she won't. So it will be another throw-in here by Lauren Shelton for GYC. GYC throws it in here.
Taken down by Jay. Rose driving the ball now. Looks to find Maya Garwood. Great challenge there.
Comes off slightly ginger there. Out to Maya. Ooh, and a rough challenge there on the captain of GYC in Ruby Batchelor.
Looks to take this one.
The ref won't take it any further. Looks like there's about 10 minutes to play here, so still plenty of time. Only takes 30 seconds to get from one end to the other.
Touch taken now.
A great ball there.
Anika.
Alana
What
with a great
save.
two-handed save, but it will be a corner for GYC as they maintain the attack.
What a touch there by Anika.
And here is a rotation here for Grammar, looking for some fresh legs to try something new. Unable to hit the scoreboard thus far. It looks like Kate Smith could be making her way back onto the ground.
For Maya Garwood.
A strong stint in the first half by Kate Smith and able to source some strong attacks here for Grammar, so it'll be interesting to see if she's got something else to add in the second half.
Corner taken now by Ruby Batchelor.
Alana claims it once again. And looking to play on quite quickly here. Plays a through ball here to Holly Jones.
Knocks it
and
forward.
Holly Jones beats one. She's got Bianca on the inside and she also has Kate Smith on the far side. Looking to see if she can find someone. Great pressure there by Mia Radnage, who passed it out to Ava Farquhar. Looking for a kick on the inside. Unable to find it on the end was Bianca Anderson. Strongly claimed by Michaela Atherton as she kicks it out of their back half. But controlled here, not quite controlled by Jess McCallum-Smith.
Grace Haggerty finds herself on the ball again. Plays it in to Charlotte Butler. And is finished by Charlotte Butler once again.
And that has extended the game to 2-0 as Grammar look to be on a bit more urgent here, as there's probably about 8 minutes to play here. And the pressure is on. The crowd is quiet and the pressure is on. We'll see what Grammar have. Some of these girls last game, they've got to give it all they've got. We'll see what they've got to have. But what a strike it was from Charlotte Butler once again. And what a way to find her.
Finding herself in such dangerous areas, just the through ball down straight the middle, and she just finds that bottom corner.
The ability to trust her teammates to win the ball for her and then get it to her is uncanny there for Charlotte Butler, as Neve gets it on the far side, gets round one here, and Neve's in on goal. Will be interesting tighter. A little bobble there from Michaela, but still able to claim it. Looking to clear it a touch. Gisela Falzon looking to control it, unable to keep it in play. Frank Compton looking to get it straight to her team. His team, sorry.
Ooh.
Tess Clow looking to control it. Unable to keep it in with Grammar. And here comes GYC on the attack once more.
Anika Terry feeling some discomfort after that throw-in.
Looks like she got caught. Caught on her boot there when she took a fall. Here comes a rotation for GYC. Tilly Cranfield takes the field here. as Emily Gamez looks to make her way off. Here comes the captain, Ruby Batchelor, once again. And here comes a rotation here for Anika Terry as she is in some discomfort. And Elizabeth Grant looks to take the field here for the first time today. Can she start something here? Bianca commanding the troops here. We'll see if she's got something in attack. Gets to Neve. Neve plays it up. Bianca's got the speed here. Can she get in on goal? She plays on the inside, but there's no one there. A clearing ball there by Michaela Atherton. Stressful times here as it is 2-0 to GYC. Do Grammar have anything left to give? Can they make it a challenge?
Ava on the ball now. Holly looks ahead.
Ava's
Ava
pushing
comes out
forward,
through it.
gets a foot in there.
Well blocked there.
Was Anna Fuchs, I believe. But it finds its way to Ava once again. But a clearing ball there. And she's out. Here once again, I believe it's Charlotte Butler.
Finds herself.
Tess pushing hard back.
Looks
Unlucky to make not as
ball.
strong contact as her previous two. But once again, the position she found herself in to be able to get out the back, it looks like Jess McCallum-Smith is going to be pushing up. But here comes Neve Farquhar up the right wing here for Grammar. But it's well controlled there by Ruby Batchelor to put a strong contest in.
She looks to drive this one inside, trying to find a great player in Grace Hegarty.
And Alana's going to have to come out and claim this one and go straight away, as time is going to become their enemy. Madeline Fletcher unable to control it. And here it is again, Charlotte Butler once again able to control the ball, and a ball on the inside, but it's going to whiz past the goals. It's still in.
Still in. Goes out for a Grammar throw-in.
And it's Grammar's ball here. It's going to be a throw-in. I've got no time to waste here. Going to do GYC happy to slow the game down and just maintain possession here, I imagine. We asked the question earlier. Whether they wanted to maintain possession or attack, and they looked to attack and they scored another one. Now the question is whether they're satisfied with 2-0 and are looking to maintain possession with not long to go here in the second half. The throw in once again by the captain, Ruby Batchelor. Finds its way out and it will be a corner. In no rush to claim this ball will be Grace Hegarty.
Ruby Batchelor finds herself on the end of this corner, looking to whip this one in. With some players gathering by the back post.
Kick's just not the one, unfortunately, for the captain, Ruby Batchelor, as Grammar has a chance to be on the attack once again.
Ball gets played down to Jess McCallum-Smith. Heads up.
Girls, good pressure, keep it up.
Jess just found the wrong side of the boot there.
Girls, not long now. Push here, really push.
Looks like Ruby Batchelor's going to be the one to throw it in once again for her team. Can she find someone? She plays it out the back.
Clearance there by Rose Hyde.
Here comes Tess, looking to assert her foot on the game here, as played through. Can it find its way to Bianca? It does, through the way of Guilford. Clearance once again by Guilford College. Just being able to stand really tall in the defence here is Guilford, as Grammar's thrown everything they've got, but do they have more to give?
Ball won there by Gisela. Looks to play it inside.
Once again, Charlotte Butler on the end of another GYC attack here. Really looking threatening here, even though they've already got a 2-0 lead, still looking to extend.
It's just wonderful to see how quick GYC work off those turnovers that they're making in Grammar's defensive half.
It's an uphill battle for Grammar here. Both literally against the wind, but the time is their enemy here. Jess beaten in a one-on-one there by Grace Hegarty. Gets round, looking to play a ball on the inside, but Jess able to stick a foot in, and it will be a corner here for Guilford Young College.
The nerves starting to set in for Grammar with the time looming.
Ruby Batchelor looking like she's going to even take the corner on the other side of the ground, so it looks like she's going to be the designated both thrower and corner taker here for GYC.
She's a nifty player, isn't she?
As Charlotte Butler looks to get on the end of another goal. Looking to make it a hat-trick for Charlotte today.
Ball gets whipped in.
And a great save there by Alana McDougall, as it did end up coming off the head of Charlotte Butler. And they're on the counter-attack here, but it's Bianca against 3 GYC players. And it is Anna Fuchs once again who's able to clear it out for GYC.
Ball just overcooked there
for Neve.
Throw and taken by Anika.
Plays up the line to Gisela, unable to get on the end of it.
Rose wins that one now.
All over it here. Alana's going to have to come out of the goals here.
Looking to play it on quickly.
This time is up against Grammar here. Plays it out to the far side of the ground. Comes in middle with the wind. And
Ball
here it
won
is
by
to Tess. Jess maintains possession now, looking to spurt something on for Grammar. Finds Tess, unable to control it.
Anika on the turn. Plays it down the wing to Charlotte Butler.
Once
Beats
again,
one
Charlotte
player.
looks for a through ball.
Over the
Here comes
top
Grammar
ball now.
on the way. Neve, can she spurt something off for Grammar? Deciding to stay in the box is the keeper. But straight down the throat was Neve of the GYC goalkeeper in Michaela Atherton.
Collected well. Looks to go long once again down the middle. Over the top to Grace Hegarty.
Go, Grace, go, take it.
In a one-on-one here, beats one, but come in support was Rose.
Keep going, girls, run it back.
Tess looking to
Back now, get back.
run on, looking a bit ginger there is Tess, but still able to maintain possession. Looks like she's cramping here, does Tess. Further afield, it finds Bianca.
Neve
Out
on the
to
ball
Neve
now.
once again.
Ava over the top ball.
It finds its way. In on goal it is. Is it able to find its way to the back of the net? It's
And
not. And a
cleared
clearing ball
by
there
Maggie Grossman. The vice captain there in the dying minutes saves the ball from going in.
And a
for almost certain
substitution
goal.
here brings Ashley Crick back onto the ground. What an opportunity that was for Grammar. Has it gone to waste? Is it going to cost them? 2-0 here, still at the main oval at Launceston Church Grammar for GYC.
Grammar have gotten plenty of chances today, but just haven't seemed to capitalise on them. Looking to make something here from the corner.
Mia Radnage makes her way off the ground as an exceptional game played. Catches it on the foot as Bianca, but unable to control it in the goal's direction. It's going to be tough here for Launceston Church Grammar, as you can get the feeling from the crowd that they're wondering how long is left. Are they able to do it? Are they going to will them on? Here comes Bianca, able to challenge once again in the strong sections of their forward half. Chasing the ball down, not letting time go to waste.
Can't be long now left in this game, Thomas.
I think this game has been played in such great spirits so far today, as all the girls have put their bodies on the line today. They've put their best foot forward, and there's a lot of tired bodies out there. You'll start to see a couple of people cramping as they've given it their all today.
Tess getting out there from 3 GYC defenders. Ball one back now. Out to Ruby Batchelor. Finds Anika Link. Jess there. Great challenge there by both of them. Jess looks up. Tries to find a through ball in Bianca Anderson.
Bianca's able to get on the end of it here in the box, but unable to get on the end of it with a strong challenge there from Maggie Goscombe. And Julian just checks here in with Anika Link, as she took a strong challenge there before.
Quick throw in taken. Ava whips it into the box. Taken.
Unable to get on the end of it was another Grammar player. So it's Michaela Atherton once again coming out of deep in their back half with a long kick up the middle. It's going to bounce, and it bounces over the head of Grammar. But here it finds Tess once again.
Collects it.
Looking
Plays
to
it.
find it to Bianca. Ava plays a through ball in here, but unable once again to get on the end of it was the Grammar attack.
Just overcooking these through balls. And Michaela.
Time is the enemy here for Grammar. as a 3-on-1 there was Ashley Crick. And here is a cramp here by Ava Farquhar, I believe. These girls have really put everything they've got into today's game, and the weather and the heat has done them no favours in the way of cramping.
She's up.
She's up and willing to play on as she knows her team needs her at this current time, as they don't have many opportunities to go.
Indeed.
Jess the General plays a through ball, looking for the head of Kate Smith, unable to find it.
Full-time whistle blows.
That is the full-time whistle. GYC, in a great contest here at Launceston Turf Grammar Main Oval, is able to secure the win in 2023 SATIS final with a score of 2-0.
They have retained last year's premiership and defended it, and here they are with the celebrations. They've done well all year, from a dominant season down in the south of Tasmania.
And really, what a game it was. Set up so strongly by Ruby Batchelor, the captain, in so many different ways, both throwing it in, taking the corners, but also the communication through her teammates. It really was such a strong game by her, and of course, Charlotte Butler.
The man of the match today just found herself in so many dangerous areas, just being instrumental, and was the heartbeat in attack for GYC.
And as you can see, the celebrations are just beginning here at Launceston Grammar for Guilford Young, as they congratulate everyone. And it is a tough period of time, as of course there can only be one winner, as it's said in all sports. It is unfortunate, but what a way the girls played from Grammar today. Held their heads high and should maintain to keep their heads high. But congratulations does go to Guilford, as they maintain together. Some of the star players for me, Charlotte Butler obviously securing the 2 goals for the team, such a standout. Gisella through the middle, Ruby Batchelor in defence and attack for the team, and of course Anika Link with some very strong
Anika Link
there.
linking up play.
Many a times what there. What a great one you've got there. And as we begin the presentations, I think we also need to appreciate the referees and what they've done for us today. As what a strong display of physicality and effort was displayed today, but they were able to just maintain control of this game, and what a game it was. As we see the crowd dissipate back to their classrooms, sure they're just as disappointed with the loss as some of the girls here today, but what it was. What a game. And I think that will bring us to the end of the broadcast today. So I hope we didn't talk too much and chew your ear off a little bit, but once again, congratulations to GYC in their 2-0 win.
Thank you for tuning in, guys.
Thanks so much, Ref. mate, that's Ross Street. Sorry.
Well, a fantastic day, players. A fantastic result for you, Guilford. Congratulations. 2 years in a row, I think now, over us, and a well-deserved win today. Hotly contested. Really appreciated the amount of effort you both teams put into it. Spectators were just commenting on how tight the competition was. And that's what we want from the state final. We want a tight competition, and we want to see you just putting your all on it. I know that our girls have left it all out here, and by the looks of you, I think you have too. So congratulations to Guilford. And before I award the trophy, perhaps a few words from you, Bianca.
Yeah, just thanks so much for coming up here. I know it's hard travelling this far and then trying to put it all out on the field, but we're really happy to have a good competition, and congrats to everybody. You have some really talented players in your team, and you guys should be really proud of yourselves. It's nice to have some competition. I know you guys down south have it pretty breezy, and it's a bit of the same up here, so it's nice to have a bit of competition up here, but you guys took the trophy and you deserve it, so you should be proud.
Yeah, so I know that we hosted an early start this morning, a couple of insights and everything perhaps, but you know, we didn't have as much of a warm-up as we'd like, but I think we performed as well as we could, and obviously that was enough for today, and you guys really put on a great show, so well done to you. It was a great competition, great game, and obviously the weather was absolutely stunning, so yeah, absolutely amazing. Thank you to the refs as well, really well done today, and obviously to Grammar for giving us this beautiful ground to play on, so yeah, it's a privilege. And well done, guys. So proud.
Put together for the ref club. Okay, well, we hope the arm heals well. No ill intent. All right, all the best with that, and congratulations. Well done, Guilford Young.
Let's get a photo with us.
Okay, ladies. Also,
Normally don't. I've never
we've got lunch.
But the other side, this is why I've constructed on We need the big
Thanks so much for your guys. Good to meet you. Well done. Good effort. Well done. And you're doing a really great job. And next time I'll see you probably on the alley. So keep going. You've got the right way to do it.
We need one. It's really hard.
All right, go on. I'll do that later.
Why don't you guys take the photo? Is that okay? Come on. Anyone? Good job. You got there in the end. That's all right.